Hey everyone, we're here at IAAPA, all things fun, entertainment, amusement. I'm Araceli Balcazar, Marketing and Social Media Coordinator at Party Center Software. Here we have Doug from Delta Strike.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
Very good. Very good.
I know, first day of the show, full of excitement, aren't we?
Absolutely. Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Awesome. So Doug, tell us about Delta Strike and what makes your laser tag equipment so awesome.
Delta Strike. Yes. So Delta Strike's been going for 21 years now. It started in New Zealand. I got into the industry because I bought a laser tag, and the laser tag equipment that was there was 18 years old at that stage. So
Wow,
yeah.
okay.
And laser tag equipment, you wouldn't really push more than 10 years. So when I bought the company, the idea was, as an electronics engineer, I thought, well, I'll design my own product. It should only take a year.
Dream big.
Yeah,
I love
dream
that.
big, that's right. But I'm more into the business side of things myself, so I knew I needed a person, an engineer who could help me design something. So I hired a guy, David Lowe, and the two of us then started to develop
You
a
did
product.
the thing. You did
Yeah,
the thing.
we did it. Yeah. However, it didn't take a year.
Right.
It took 5 years.
I mean, that's okay. You know, as long as you're working towards a goal and making it happen, that's all that matters. And clearly you did. So that's awesome.
We got there in the end, and we created a whole laser tag system for my business, which was in those days and still is operating. It's called Laser Strike,
Right.
as opposed to Delta Strike. So Laser Strike was the entertainment company. We started developing the product, created a whole system, realized it worked quite well, but not well enough to sell. We scrapped that, made another entire new system,
Awesome.
and then scrapped half of that design and fine-tuned it. And the third system was the one we started selling mainly
Right.
around New Zealand and Australia at that stage.
Wow. That's very inspiring, just from what it started, just an idea, to what it is now. So that's great.
Yeah, it was a fun process, but frustrating in how long it took.
Yeah. And I'm sure many people took a part in it as well.
Yeah, it was especially when we started going into production.
Right.
So we, at that stage, after 5 years of development, we had to sell Laser Strike to fund the ongoing
Okay,
development.
I see.
Yeah, so that company is still operating, but I don't own that company. So Delta Strike, the manufacturing company, is the one I'm working on now.
Awesome.
So your question was,
What
tell me
makes your
about.
laser tag equipment so awesome?
That's a good question, and I shall tell you.
You know, just please glow. I'm here to hear it. You know, I love the confidence.
So I think the main reason is because I owned my own laser tag.
Yeah.
And so every day we go up there, we are designing a new product in the laser tag business we're operating. And every time we are working on something, we're saying, what's most important here for the player?
Right.
So I would put it as, at the end of a game, a laser tag player has played with a bunch of people.
Right.
And at that point in time when the game finishes, they're saying, that was awesome. That's not saying they're not saying that was frustrating. I don't understand what happened. They're saying that was awesome. I
The
want to play
experience
another
was
game.
nice and seamless.
Yeah, they understood what was happening.
Right.
It was fun. It was logical. It was fair for players. If we can get a system where at the end of the game they want to play another game, then I felt we had a system that was worth selling.
Right. I mean, clearly it sounds like, you know, you've put your heart and soul to it, so I don't see why not any of your customers and those who use your products are in love with it just as you are. So that's just great to hear. And thank you for sharing your story up till now. And I'm sure, you know, there's a bunch of details that go into that, but that's awesome what you're going to bring into the future, you know? So that's great. I love that for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, of course. So tell us in a few words the atmosphere of your booth and what it brings to this IAAPA.
Well, the booth is buzzing.
Yeah.
It's going really well, and it looks good, set up well. We are now also promoting another product, which is right next to our booth, called The Verse, and that's also bringing a huge number of people in.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, no, for those who are listening, their booth is amazing. It's really nice. And then now my follow-up question for you. What's your favorite thing about working in the family entertainment center industry?
As we were talking about before, it's just fun.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
I agree. It's very family oriented. It's just fun. You know, we do business when we want to do business, but we also know how to have fun. So I definitely agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the politics in part of the game, which is laser tag,
Mm-hmm.
there doesn't seem to be that many politics. You know,
Right.
we know the other players
You
in
know
the
what
industry.
you're gonna get. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's awesome. That's awesome.
I think I could probably word it as when I did own laser tag, and I'd walk up the stairs to my business, and other kids would be coming up the stairs and being so excited about playing that game of laser tag, and then at the end of the game, when they come out of the game, they're all so loud and there's no aggro. It's all just it's just a fun, and that to me is the joy of entertainment.
Yeah, it's the most important, you know, just seeing kids, like you said, just using your equipment just warms your heart, and that's the reason why you do it. So I definitely understand that.
Yeah.
And then lastly,
Mm-hmm.
what are some emerging trends that you're excited about in this industry?
Yes. Well, one of those would be AR, and we've got a product called Verse, which is very new.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only one that we know of in the world that is like this, and is in terms of a fully fledged out AR entertainment product. And it's quite different from VR. The main reason being that it's quite social. When you put a VR headset on, you kind of block yourself off from the world.
Yep.
With AR, you're able to see the other players that you're interacting with in that environment.
That's awesome.
And we've got different kinds of entertainment games that you can play within this experience, and we've got trial sites going at this point in time, and they're doing extremely well.
That's awesome.
So it's really exciting.
That's exciting. You know, so many things happen, you know, with technology and everything. So I'm excited to see where the Family Entertainment Center takes. So it's very exciting to see for sure.
Yeah. And I suppose the other thing that we're directly involved with, we also have a redemption card system we are now able to integrate with.
Mm-hmm.
So what that means is that if somebody is coming in for a game of laser tag, they can tap the card against our equipment and then accumulate redemption points that they can then redeem later on.
So instead of going to an actual arcade, playing the games, getting the points there, you can do laser tag and still get the points and prizes.
Absolutely.
That's a cool take.
Working with the major manufacturers like Embed and Intercard, Semnox. So
awesome.
Very exciting.
Well, thank you so much, Doug, and I hope you have a great IAAPA.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Of course.
Pleasure to talk.